welcome to another Goggles 56 or right along with Goggles tutorial. And Team Reforma, the makers of the Reforma Map mod, which includes multiple segments. I believe there's 5 at least. They may get back to Sierra Nevada as part of the 6th, the group you can install in American Truck Simulator. And gives you a good chunk of Mexico and a lot of great adventures and roads and scenery and just amazing things going on with that map. And it's a huge, huge map. And in terms of road to be driven, it's second to none. There's just so much in it. It's a lot of fun. You've probably, if you're watching our Friday night convoys, you've seen us in it quite a bit. With the, the Wild Bunch. You get on there and have a good old time. And, we go all over the place. ProMods Canada, and then the North to the Future connector, and Alaska North to the Future, and Yetta. It just goes on and on. Really good times. But the Esterlon map is unique in that it's a 1-to-1 scale map. So you don't have this compressed time of, 19 miles goes by. It's 1 mile. The time doesn't race by. You're in 1-to-1. It's real time. And so it's fantastic, actually. It's an experience you've got to try. If you're at all into some sort of realism in the driving experience, instead of having your, the sun come up and set, well, you've gone, 500 miles in, 45 minutes. And it's just, all of that is gone. It's awesome. So anyway, here's a link. Now what's going to happen? We're going to go Control C on this link. I'll have it in the bottom of the video description. Look for it there. I'm going to pick our internet browser here, paste it in. It's going to take us to, so I'm already logged into Truckee Mods. So if you don't have an account, you can create one and just log in with your Steam account. And when you do that, what I should do is I'll log out just to show you. I log out. So log in or register, and you got all these options. Well, I can just continue with Steam. And, I've got to put my PIN in because I go incognito in Steam a lot just to save productivity time. And I can sign in. And now I'm signed in. Now, if I put that link in, I would go right to the map. I'll show you that. So if you open a new link, we're logged in. We put that in again, click on it. And because I'm logged in, here's the download right here. Now, if I wasn't logged in, I was here, I'd just go to American Truck Simulator and go maps. And so here's Reforma. This is their Mexico. There's some add-ons here. This is the Sierra Nevada. This one is Sierra Nevada region of California. It's pretty cool. It's not updated for 150 yet. We'll just keep going down. Take the next page. Here's Esterlon right here. So this is a different way to find it. So here we are. We're logged in. We can download it. I've already downloaded it, but I'll just show you what it's going to download like. It's not huge. It's 80 megabytes. There we go. So it's, see, I got a 1 after because I've already got it. And here's another little feature. So I'm not going to download this. I'm going to cancel. But see, it says there's a Z or a Z in front of it. That's there on purpose. So don't take that out. And what that does is it puts it right at the bottom of your load order. And you'll see I already have it down here. Z Reforma Esterlon. That's the latest version. So I'm going to cancel that. We've got the map installed now. And so it's time to have fun. Let's install it and set up a profile, the whole thing. We're going to be starting from scratch here. So we'll get ATS started. So now I've already got a profile. I've actually got 2 because I showed how to do this in a live stream once too. And, but that's kind of not really good for educational purposes in terms of reviewing it. So this one, I've got 45 mods in it. The one I did in the tutorial, or sorry, the online, in the live stream, I have 8 in it. I'm going to do something similar. I'm going to create a new profile. So I'm going to go Manage Profiles, and we're going to go New. And we're going to call it, I guess I'll call it Esterlon 3. They're going to have another one. Esterlon 3, or dude. Oh, picture. We just use that grumpy old long-haired guy. He looks looks like me in the winter when I got all my beard and hair going, and then I get all trimmed up every spring. I like a 389. I like that symbol. Name of the company. Let's call it In the of Time. Just for giggles. So now you can see here, it gets really important here. Now here, we all got to slow down and just understand what we're doing. If we look here, we've got the map module shows California, and that's by default. There's nothing else here. That's all there is. You can go in and you're going to create a profile. You're going to be in the ATS map. But we don't want to go to the ATS map because it's 19:1 scale outside of the cities, 6:1 in the cities. Not going to work. We're not going to use the Steam Cloud, but we can deselect this, and it's going to be selected when we come back in. But anyway, we can deselect it. It's a good habit. Don't use the Steam Cloud if you can avoid it. It's a pain in the neck. Keep things local, and you can manage and edit and do things with your profiles that you can't do if you're putting them on the Steam Cloud. I mean, in this instance, it's not going to work with the Steam Cloud. If you want to use the Steam Cloud in other instances, by all means. I mean, that's definitely, yeah, I'm not going to try and sway either way on that. That's your choice. But for now, we can't use it. But what we have to do is go into the mod manager. So we've got Esterlon. We've installed it in our mod folder. Now we're going to go to the mod manager. This is crucial. Now we're going to put some mods in and pre-populate our game with some mods. So first thing we need is Esterlon. So that has to go in. I'm going to put a truck in here. I don't know. DOMS 379. Man, why not? Oh, it's got a few extra things we got to do though. So we got the emblems. What else we got? Should be a truck somewhere. There it is. Is there anything else we need? Here's the box trailer. The skin pack, we could put that in there, I think. Likes that. We could put in, oh man, I got all these skins for it. I could put in a Hell Creek Trucking and Grey Ghost. That would be cool. Oh, the Legacy skin. So we got that in there. Let's, I'm going to look for an engine mod. Oh, what do I want to use here? We could just go with ZMods 3406E. So that's an E. Gotta look at, see this says B here? It's really the E. You gotta look down here. We'll throw that in there. We could throw in transmission mod. We'll go real. I'm going to use the transmissions from Steam. This is a Steam one. This Convoy one I've pulled off. You know, I could put that in too. I guess it wouldn't matter. This one just saves the updates happening and it becoming ineffective. Actually, we could put that in. And we'll put the cast add-on in. We'll get some. DOMS has really nice tires, and his tires work with the 24/5 wheel pack. So, and I like these wheels more than the DOMS wheels, but I really like his tires on those wheels. It's great. Let's see, do we need anything else for now? I don't know. We could do trailers, whatever, but for the sake of brevity, let's just keep that like it is. Confirm changes. Now, Come back in here, and now the couple things to note. First off, deselect the Steam Cloud again, because it repopulated it when we went to the mod manager. Clear that. And now we see we've got California is not grayed out. So there's an option here. And there's another option. This English, we want to use English United States here. We change it from English to English United States, okay? And we go here and we go Esterlon. Now what's going to happen is it's going to give us this for language. Or is it English? I believe that's the way we want to go. Or is it English? Oh, dang. Because that's going to be, it's in metric, I believe. Anyway, let's try this. And we got the map. And we're good. So now we can create this profile. And it's going to be created with this map. When we start the game up, ATS map is going to be nowhere to be found. And all we're going to have is Esterlon. Let's create it. Continue the game. We can skip all this stuff. Forgot the mega resources. That's why it's crashing. So that's my bad. So we got to go to mod manager. It doesn't have anything to put in the map. That's completely my fault. Mega resources. There we go. And this is the same mega resources that you use for the rest of your map mods. And it goes underneath the map. You see that? Made a boo-boo. Now let's try it. It did it again. What is going on here? Let's try again. Okay, so there, finally. So that's what I was saying. It's been doing lately is you go in with this 150 and it'll kick you out. And so this here's more critical stuff. So here's the map. It doesn't look like much here, but you're going to see more. So this is real mountainous. And well, we'll go through all that later. Mountainous, plains, really nice growing area. Mountains to the side, you know, each side. Here's this Zacatl. This is where you want, this is where I like to start. And the reason I like to start here is because there's a truck dealership, and that becomes important if you've seen any of my other videos where I start from scratch, and which you can do if you drive by a truck dealership on the way. It allows you to buy a truck right away, pretty much. So we're going to pick Zacatl. And we don't want the walkthrough because we already know how to play the game. So we've got our $2,000 and we've got no, I've got no Tobii head tracking. My shifter isn't doing anything. Neither is my wheel. It's all doesn't work. So first thing we do, we're going to hit escape. So even my escape key on my dashboard isn't working. So I hit escape on the keyboard. We're going to go exit to the launch pad. This is really important, and this is also part of cloning profiles or whatever else. Well, actually, when you create a new profile, you want to do this. I'll show you here a sec. We just got to get out of here. Okay, so here we've got, I hit the Alt-Tab key. Once we got back to the, you know, where we could go to, where you can click Mod Manager and all that, your Launchpad. Once we got there, what we want to do now is we're going to go to American Truck Simulator, and we're going to go Profiles, and we're going to go Date Modified, and we should get, this is what we've just done here. And this is a previous profile I was in here. You see the timestamp, and it's a different hex. So we're going to go into this one, and we're going to go, we can grab the avatar. I will leave it up. We'll grab these three, config.cfg, config_local, and we're going to get controls. And this will set our new profile up just like our old one. So we're going to copy that. We go up. We're going to go into here, paste this in here, and say, yes, we want to replace those files. Awesome. Now we can go back in the game. We got a job. So now, oh, we've got to probably enable head tracking. Our steering's working. Yeah, we got to go into system options, controls. It's at the bottom of controls. Enable. Okay, here we go. Sometimes that comes enabled. So now our head tracking's working. It's a little quick, it seems, but anyway. Now, next thing, so we're going to start it. My key on my dashboard is working. Shifter's working. Oh, it says it's an automatic. Oh, boy. Oh, we can live with that, I guess, for now. Oh, it's got that goofy automatic. You put on the brake, it goes in reverse. Okay, but anyway, let's look at the map. And this is critical here. This is really important. Oh, look how short the trip is. That's awesome. So we need to discover this dealership here. Oh, wait a minute. That's the dealership. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's service. So we got to go by here. So we're going to reroute ourselves. So I wonder if I can do that. Or do we just drive down there? Yeah, we don't. Okay. So we've got, where are we here? We're at Valston Motors. We're going to just go right out, right past there. We got around that bend in the road past the home store. Discover this. And the map will reroute us or navigate us, and we'll end up going there. Kind of important. And they don't seem to care how long you take on your first trip. So that's good. So we hit the throttle. What's going on here? Are we moving? I have the brake on? Oh, gee. Had the brake on. Get rid of that. Yeah, the head tracker's a little fast, but we'll just try and I'll slow my movements down. So, boy, oh man, the head, it's really fast. Gotta really concentrate, not looking too fast. So here we are in the map. Do we have our roof cam? No. But our wheel cam. Oh, I didn't put the roof cam mod in. Oh, that's too bad. Well, we could go out here. So it's 10:01 right now, game time. Oh, 10:02. And this is the very, this is the old part of the map. So the, I first drove this East 3 years ago. And this hasn't changed much, but the new stuff at both ends of the map, which you're going to see in, what day will that be? Wednesday's video. I'll do a trip in Esterlon. I'm going to carry on from the mountainous region I was in the last video. So what I should do, I guess, to make this simple, I'm going to go ahead and just fast forward the video to where we discover the dealership. Okay, here we are at that Volvo dealership. Oh, it's discovered. Okay, so now we can hop back in. And we gotta go over here on the left. And we'll go do our drop off. So once again, we're stopped here. I'm gonna show you the map. Oh. So what we did is we left Falston. We came all the way down here and drove by there. I almost turned in. If you're coming from the other direction, if it, you sometimes here you have to turn in because you don't trigger it going on the opposite side of the street. Anyway, let's carry on. to our delivery. So what I'll do is, once again, we're going to carry on. I will probably just edit this portion of the drive out. As you can see, it's a pretty neat map, though. Distance remaining is 2 miles. So anyway, we'll catch up with you over at the delivery. Okay, so here we are pulling up at our delivery location, and we will just pull in here. And you don't have to deliver it, like it's, you know, we're gonna go and use the TSSE tool and give ourselves all the experience and everything we need to have a fun game. So unless, you know, you're not into that, you don't have to. But anyway, we just say, sorry, we're in a hurry, skip for now. We'll go confirm. There we go. Driven 3 miles, got our job in, got paid, and we can go continue. Now it's going to show us our garage. Here we are. So yeah, the usual. Good luck. So now what we do, we're going to do a game save. So that nowadays, I think it's system save game. We're going to give it a name. I always go with Money Honey, just for some reason. It's actually from I get it from Bosch, this series, Honey Chandler. Money Honey. There we go. And now what we can do, we've got that save. Now we're going to quit the game. I'm not going to go to the launch pad because it's just goofy. I'm going to quit and come back. So we'll quit. And we're going to go use the TSSE tool, and we're going to load that save, and I'll show you how all that works. I'll put a link to the TSSE tool as well. So there we're out. We're going to go find our G drive in here. Oops, get rid of that tricky dispatch thing. G drive, ATS tools. And we're going to look for TSX there. TSSE tool EXE. There we got the latest version, so we say okay. Now we got to make sure we're in ATS, and we're in Esterlon 3. It figures that out because that's the active game. But once you give you an autosave, well, that ain't going to work. You got to go get Money Honey, and you load it. Yeah, we want to go ahead. So here's Money Honey. Now, there's nothing going on. It's brand new. So this is what I typically do because I've done the things from scratch so many times that I just want to get on with it, do some driving. So you can click all of these individually if you want to have all that experience. If you want to get the benefit of all those, click on the right one and they'll all populate. This one, you have to click them individually. So for experience, I usually just get it up to 50 and then there's nothing in your way. And that's fine. And then this is all you do on this page, this tab, go to company. And here, you can change the name if you want, I think. I've never bothered. But this way I give it a bunch of money. So I'll just give it, let's go with $100 million. We can buy any truck we want at any time. So there's only this handful of garages. So we're going to buy them and we're going to upgrade them. And you notice when we did that, our Zacatl one stayed small. So we're going to hit that and we're going to upgrade it too. Now we've got 5 large garages. And that's it. I'm not going to do anything more. I don't do that thing where you discover everywhere because that just doesn't work. And it makes getting a job in another city a real problem. And you're going to have to do just like it was an ATS and you're just starting out. You have to go and drive and get jobs and discover places, and that's good. So we're going to just save it now. Save it. File saved. Okay. It's gonna, do you really want to quit? Yep. Get out of here, start the game again. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Here we go. We're going to continue. The first thing we're going to do is load that save, because right now we only got about $4,000 in the bank. 3,373. So we go to System again and load the game. Go Money Honey, load it. Oh, now we got $100 million. And now, because we discovered a truck dealership, we could go to Services, Truck Dealer, and we could go Mod Dealer. We have a DOMS 379. So we could buy that truck and, I don't know, throw a paint job on it, because we put a couple in, didn't we? Oh, man, I really like that paint job, but I don't have the colors for it. We could just put anything on it, or we could go, this one's already painted. It's locked. And just for giggles, I'll just buy it like that, and we'll put it in a garage, purchase. And we got these various garages. So this is where we started out. We could put it there, or we could, anywhere. So there's us. Now we're in a truck. So if we go, I guess we got to still go drive it. So we got to go company, driver, manager, player. Oh, it says we're in it. Okay. Back out. Let's go drive. See if it put it in us or not. There we are. So that's it. We're in Esterlon, and now we can show you the map. Now that we've got that truck, and we can have a look at what's on it. So we got some forestry out here. This is kind of cool. These roads for hauling out some heavy equipment. This is very mountainous here. It's not as extreme mountainous as the other end of the map. We've got forestry out here. We've got this is big downhill down into here. I haven't been out to these sites yet. I haven't made it there. Gonna have to do that. I got another forestry way out here. Another one I haven't discovered or gone to. We've got, your typical businesses along here. Get ourselves down to, this is a really neatly done city here, actually. This town looks really good. Some of the areas you drive through are quite nice. Here's where we started out, did our little trip. Now, you'll see we've got old historic Route 66 all along the map. This is pretty cool, this area. Anywhere you see this old 66, this is, he's got the signs, old Route Historic 66. And some of the places off it are pretty cool, pretty neat roads. And we'll keep driving along here. This is cool back here. This road, pretty neat. Farm back there. Bitumen. And scenic as all get out. And this will be the old Route 66. Once again, as you wind our way up, you can see it following along to Debler. And we get up to St. Louis, which is where I am in my current active game that I've been using. Benbow. Now this is kind of like, I guess, Steamboat Springs if you're in the US, Banff, Canada, if you're in Canada, very, mountainous and beautiful and touristy and quaint, And this road here is just wild. This is such a cool road. Logging, we did a logging run out of there with that Scania. And this road is just insane. And this road is also super scenic. So that's pretty much Esterlon in a nutshell. But to go from one end to the other, like if we were just to click up here, it tells us that's 63 miles. And it gives you trip time 1 hour and 16 minutes. That's an actual hour and 16 minutes it's going to take you. So 63 miles. Now that's pretty realistic. You know, instead of going 63 miles in, 5 minutes? It's an hour and 16, and it's actually really cool. You know, it's like driving for real, and really awesome. So anyway, I'm going to shut this down, and thank you for watching. If you have any questions or have glossed over something or not made it clear, please let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, and bye for now.
Good news.